into UNI 10411, not all of that, but the most important part. Once again, UNI is the name of the Italian standardization body. Anything mentioned here is valid for escalator and moving walks. Let's have a look at the summary. So this is a very typical summary. This is, for example, you can find the same for Yamaha 5 Part 1 or Part 2. And this is made of introduction, scope. In the scope, I have to say that this regulation is excluding seismicity for escalator and fire situation. Fire situation are normally, let's say, handled between the owner of the escalator and the manufacturer, and seismicity doesn't make sense at all because we are talking about all escalators, so it doesn't make sense to fulfill seismic requirement for an escalator which is enclosed in a non-seismic building, not responding to Euro Code 8, which is the seismic requirement in Europe for the buildings. So then we have terms and definition, of course, list of significant hazards, and this is very important chapter because, of course, we need to find the risk mitigation measure for each and every one of these hazards. And then we enter in the core or the spine of the code, which is typical for escalator codes. So the chapter 5 is really dealing about the detail, in this case, of alteration to escalators. So we have, for example, step and pallets, machinery, electrification, balustrade, handrail, landing areas, emergency stop in the machinery space, so emergency stop for engineers, and stop device for emergency situation, so for the users of the escalator. Then, last but not least, we have chapter 6 and 7, which are very important because chapter 6 is the method to be used to verify conformity. So how can I demonstrate that I have followed the code? And chapter 7 is the documentation to be provided to demonstrate they have done the proper work.